Hello, friends. Someone asked if I'm okay. That's a great question. I am much more than okay. I am very good. What I was doing there was calling in the Reiki energy. I was saying the names of the symbols in my mind and asking that those energies be present and be available and be shared with all of us. Yes, I was meditating to start. And these are two beautiful bundles that I got. These are smudge bundles I got. The one is for ascension, and this one is ancestral abundance. I think we could all use a lot of this right now, like our roots being strong and drawing from those experiences of the past, of where we come from, of what has happened before, what we've mastered before, and also rising as high as we possibly can with that potential, and kind of weaving the infinity between the two, right? The ancestral, our roots, our ground, our earth, and these ascended energies as well. It's like weaving the infinity. If I was like really good, let's see if I can do the infinity like this way. Ooh, they're wanting to connect like that, weaving those energies together. So what are we doing here? Y'all, I've been gone on Instagram for a while. Maybe y'all knew this. I announced, like, we're doing 30 days of Reiki 30, and then I peaced out for a while. Well, you may be aware that there are certain cycles operating all the time in life, right? There are the seasons. There's day and night. There's the inhalation and the exhalation. And I had been exhaling a lot, kind of like the breath of fire, you could imagine, and was needing some time for a bit of a inhalation and, nighttime kind of setting, and also needing a bit of privacy, because realizing, you start putting yourself out there on social media, it's like things get interesting, and I was feeling compelled to take some time, take some space, and integrate a lot of the information that was coming my way. Because I don't know, like, if y'all were aware, that moon cycle in Cancer this last month. So really starting before August 8th, that last month, July pretty much, that was an intense time. That was a very, very rich time. And it was definitely very, very rich for me. And to really set aside some time to integrate what was coming up and make sense of it in a very embodied way, and also in a very relaxed nervous system that could actually process that information. And that's why I'm really here for showing up today on this Instagram live series, the 30 Days of Reiki 30, is to share Reiki on here on Instagram with people, with my tribe, my Insta family, with those of you who maybe have never experienced Reiki before, because Reiki is something that soothes the nervous system very, very deeply. It is universal life force energy. And what's been coming through to me lately about that is just how the nature of Reiki, it really is universal life force energy. It's not Earth life force energy, or like our solar system life force energy, or even Milky Way galaxy life force energy. It is universal. It is as big, as vast as we can possibly imagine, and then multiply that times infinity, and you start getting close to how big it is. I've been meditating on this a bit, and it's like, whoa. It is that infinite of an energy source, which is why it's so useful right now to be healing the energetics of things as they come up, and also providing guidance as to what steps to take moving forward to create more of that which we want to create, that which I want to create, that which you want to create, instead of, fueling, giving, fuel to the fire of what, I know I definitely don't want and what many other people definitely don't want. Okay, but it's a necessary dynamic because, it's like, I took my energy out of like the what I don't want thing, and what do I want? What do I want to create? And Reiki is a really good tool for clearing that. Again, we have like another infinity loop, clearing out those dense layers that are burying the authentic self, the soul within that has a plan, that knows what to do, that is blessed with so many gifts and talents, like so many more than probably you may even be able to use in this lifetime. Like so many gifts and talents, such a reservoir of information to be brought forth now and like remixed in this unique, beautiful way for what is needed now to support humanity on this trajectory of ascension, of higher consciousness, of qualities such as, these are some of my favorites: love, peace, harmony, kindness, generosity, sharing and caring, reciprocity, alignment with universal laws, with natural laws, alignment, oneness with those laws, creating from a space of love, creating in alignment with universal and natural laws, creating harmonically, harmonic creation, beauty, truth, love, freedom, these qualities. These are the qualities I am cultivating in myself and wish to see reflected in, and they are, in my outer world, in my direct world, and also to share these qualities with as many others as possible, in a more collective way. Because this is how we change the world. This is how we change the world and change it, really, it's revealing what is already there. Because the truth and the beauty and the freedom and all of these beautiful qualities, the love, the generosity, the abundance, that is there. It's not separate. It's not something we're having to like bring in. It's like, Reiki, what it does to oneself is it heals these layers. They're called the culturally created self, these layers of density, of conditioning, of maybe others' expectations for us, social roles. You gotta be a nice person. You need to dress this way. You need to cover your body. You need to be ashamed of your sexuality. You need to do this job or that job. And if you are doing, if you're wanting to pursue an artistic career, well, shoot, you don't have what it takes. You don't, all of this like nonsense, or having ideas about, oh man, I can never heal that, or it's going to take me so long to heal that, or, I don't deserve a healthy relationship. So many, right? You pick. Like, I don't need the list, but there are so many of these things, and they actually have energetic like shape to them. They have energetic form to them that, as you become more psychic and intuitive, you can like really perceive these better. And this is another one of these gifts and blessings of Reiki, is understanding that. Yesterday I was doing a healing focused on creativity, and what I was realizing is that there were so many wounds that I wasn't aware of that had been taking the energetic form of like knives, like being stabbed, like stabbed in the heart, stabbed in the back, all these like dart pinpricks just like all over the body. And one of the particular energies I've been working with lately is something that I channel that's from the Galactic Center. Like I was born as the Galactic Center Sagittarius, like 26 degrees, that's my ascendant, 27 degrees, that's on the Galactic Center. And so one of these energies I've been working with that is like one with Reiki is the Galactic Center. And the Galactic Center is the center of the Milky Way. And it's like a big black hole. It's a big suction. So I was watching the Galactic Center, which has a symbol that I received too, travel all over the body, removing these knives, these creative wounds, these creative energies. These that were causing problems, causing all kinds of problems and doubts and like, oh, I'm not going to be able to finish that project, or like, no, I don't have the skills to like write or create in this way. That's just for like, somebody else to do. I'm not good enough to do that. All of those types of limiting beliefs. So, I mean, I've seen this time and time again, and I see it more and more clearly the more I work with Reiki and invite Reiki into my life, that these wounds have energetic signatures, and it can be something as simple, seemingly simple as like let's say your grandpa's expectation of that you're gonna never heal your hurt back. You know what I mean? That actually can take a form if it comes into your energy field. It takes a form in your energy field. You say, no, Taylor, that's just your thought, whatever. This is why the Buddhists talk about of body, speech, and mind, okay? Like, it's one thing to take responsibility for your actions, your choices, your behaviors. That's a great place to start. But what I'm seeing more and more and more all the time now is that this is a time when we need to be taking responsibility for our thoughts. And this is hard, right? This is like, oh shoot, you mean those? Yes, your thoughts as well as the words. So, okay, all right, you're taking responsibility. I'm taking I'm in this process too. I'm not like here preaching like y'all do this. I got this down. This is my sadhana. This is my practice right now too. Is taking responsibility for my choices, my actions, my outward behaviors, right? As well as my words, trying my best to speak from this space of compassion, of love, of kindness, clarity, these qualities that I value. Peace, creating harmony, creating connectivity. And then also taking responsibility for the thoughts. So, negative thoughts about oneself, that hurts yourself. Negative thoughts about someone else, that hurts someone else. That became really, really clear to me in July. At a whole new level, right? At a whole new level of like, wow, that's really real, and I really need to pay attention to that. So I'm here to offer Reiki. I am a Usui Holy Fire 3 Karuna Reiki Master, meaning I took my first Reiki training almost 2 years ago now. It started in September 2019, and that was the best decision I've made in my life. I can say that right now. That was the best decision I made in my, and y'all, like, I've made some really good decisions. I'm realizing now, like, a lot of my decisions actually have been good. Not saying other people thought they were good necessarily all the time, but I've made some good decisions, and that was one where I was following my guidance, and it was one of those situations where I'm like, I don't know why really I'm taking this Reiki training. I just know I gotta take this training. So I took that training. 6 months later, I took Reiki Master, because you have to wait 6 months, and I was like ready to take Reiki Master the next day. But y'all, we live in this world of form where we have bodies and we have nervous systems. And so I really needed that 6 months to let the Reiki energy start working more deeply on my body at a cellular level, at a DNA level, at a energetic level, in my energy field, in my aura, from the most subtle levels to the most like physical levels, from the smallest tiniest particles to like the biggest units of information in my field. So I waited 6 months. I took Reiki Master. Reiki Master I took right at the beginning of all this COVID stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I at that moment like immediately wanted to start teaching Reiki classes, but I wasn't ready to. And in that next year, I had one of the most massive transformations of I will say the most massive transformation of my life. Everything has changed in my life. Everything. For the better. For the better. The good stuff, it got better. It got better. It got stronger. It got more powerful. It got more amplified. The stuff that was weighing me down was liberated left and right and left and right and left and right. Conscious expansion, healing of relationships, healing of physical things, healing of realizing like I am worth having the life that I want, more clarity and ideas about what that life is, more clarities and ideas about my life purpose, my life direction, more access to all these, gifts and talents, like really, really rich time, really, really good time. I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll take Karuna Reiki now. This was in May. So yeah, in May of 2020, I took Reiki Master. In May of 2021, I took Karuna Reiki Master. And in the same week, I took Karuna Reiki Master, which is a Reiki Master level that is, the next step from Reiki Master. It's like one above. You get 8 more symbols. And oh my God, those, woo, they're really, really good. They're really good. And it was like, wow, okay, this cup of tea is very good. Like, perfect mix of herbs for me. And it's just, it's symbols. It's not actually like herbs. It's symbols. And the same week I took my Karuna Reiki Master, I also taught my first Reiki 1 and 2. And you get more. The more you use Reiki, the more you actually really receive. And I'm teaching Reiki classes again in September next month. Just over a month from now, I'm teaching Reiki 1 and 2. And that's appropriate for a complete beginner. Let's say you've never had a Reiki session, you've never done a Reiki meditation, you don't even know what Reiki is. Like I say universal life force energy and you're still like, what the heck is that? It's okay. Like, it's not really a definitive thing. Like, it's not a definitive. I don't think you could ever really fully understand it. Like, that's just not gonna happen. And that's what's so cool about it. So I'm teaching that again in September. I'm also teaching Reiki Master in November online, meaning people can take it anywhere in the world, and it's live. It's not recorded. It's live. We're in a classroom together. You're with other people, and I'm teaching you how to work with this energy. It's a mix of guided meditations, placements where the energy directly enters you, enters your body, enters your energy field, and it all works at a distance, which actually, in my experience, really sharpens the intuition and the psychic abilities and the ability to work with energy at a distance, which is so handy right now, where we're a global society and, things are happening really fast. And Reiki is like it is a quantum tool to allow things to happen as fast as they possibly can and at the highest frequency as possible. So, the 30 days of Reiki 30, I'm like still introducing. It's been like, it's 11/11, y'all, where I am. It might not be where where you are. So the 30 days of Reiki 30. Let's see, what was my intention with this? Yes, energy boost for busy beings. Oh, I was supposed to probably time myself because I was going to try and keep it only 30 minutes. Energy boost for busy beings like me and you. Each live will be 30 minutes or less and flow for 30 days in nonlinear time. Okay, Taylor, what does that mean? Well, it means that it might be that I do this 2 days in a row or 3 days in a row or all 7 days in a week, or it might be that, there's a gap in between, and you just never know. We don't know. It's like I'm going to come on when I'm guided to come on and when I have the time and everything to come on. But it will happen. Most likely the plan is to do it for 30 days. Maybe it'll take the rest of the year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll keep things interesting and fresh. So let's get cosmic. Let's get quantum. Let's get earthy too, right? Let's get earthy. Let's get cosmic. Let's get quantum. Let's get earthy. That's where it's at. It's blending all of these. All of these. Becoming a sovereign citizen of the earth and a sovereign citizen of the cosmos, of the galaxy, and understanding that reality is quantum and that things are happening in really, really awesome ways right now. And Reiki facilitates understanding that quantum reality and how to work within it to raise your vibration, and to also assist in this raising of the vibration of the people on this planet right now, so that we can move, out of this fear trap. It's like the trap door of like fear and hell. Move from, jumping off into that, move into, the abundant blossoming flower of love, peace, harmony, gratitude, appreciation, truth, beauty, freedom, love. These higher qualities, joy, bliss, harmonic creativity. Yeah. My intention is to gift you, because there's always an intention. My intention is to gift you a taste of the healing, enlightening frequencies of Reiki energy. Answer your questions if you have any. Y'all are welcome to ask questions. And offer you an opportunity to see if you resonate with Reiki and want to go deeper. Because like I said, I do teach classes and they are awesome. It's really awesome and fun to learn Reiki. It really, really is. And even if you don't know why you're drawn to it, you don't have to know why. You just show up. No questions asked. I'll do my best to answer the questions. So the Reiki 1 and 2 online will be in September, and the Reiki Master will be in November. Let's see. Yes, and the point of this 30 days of Reiki 30, come as you are. Come as you are. Come as your real, raw self. Don't have to be wearing a mask. Don't have to be playing pretend. Don't have to be pretending everything's okay, or that you agree, or that you disagree, or be playing any kind of games. Just come as you. That's okay. You don't have to believe like me, look like me, speak like me, think like me, any of that. Be your authentic self and know that you have a place at the table here, You have a place at the table. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. This is a container of cosmic love. Just go ahead and tap into that. I feel it in my heart. I feel my heart lit up so much right now. Yeah. All are welcome. All are welcome here. So I'm going to have a little drink. It's really good. Cantaloupe juice, straight up. All right, friends. So to give you some Reiki, Y'all can drop questions. Somebody mentioned something a while ago and I didn't read it because I was talking. Peace and light, thoughts on medical Reiki, read about it in a spiritual publication. You're all welcome to have a look at my blog, link in bio. Lots of positive spiritual knowledge coming. Thank you, Meditative Journey. I always appreciate your presence on these lives. Medical Reiki, yes. So it's one of my 40 days of Reiki. I talked about medical Reiki probably a few times, but yeah, it's used in hospitals. It's used in hospitals, you know, nurses are using it, doctors are using it, vets are even using it. It's getting out there. It really is getting out there. Certain hospital programs certain hospitals will actually have like Reiki programs and Reiki practitioners working with everybody. Reiki works well with any of the complementary. It's a complementary medicine. That's how they relate to it in like the medical and biomedical and hospitals and institutions. It's seen as a complementary medicine, like, you know, aromatherapy or massage therapy or, you know, these different types of therapies, probably even maybe acupuncture. I don't want to misspeak. But it's a complementary therapy and it works with anything. So you could be doing Reiki on someone with chemo and Reiki's gonna be helpful, or someone who's had like radiation, someone who's had surgery. They've done studies of it pre-op, post-op, you know, during surgery too. Like, and the studies are all showing, you know, it's beneficial. It really is beneficial. Improves recovery, improves, you know, various outcomes. So it's about as legit as possible. It also, you know, I've seen it do really amazing things in sessions too, with really serious medical diagnoses, and do some healing that, you know, you wouldn't think may be possible, right? And like fast. And, you know, I've seen miracles happen, basically, is what I'm saying here, with serious medical diagnoses and issues. So, and it can bring in intuitions about like what is, you know, happening in a person's field, like medical intuitive information may come through. But as I teach in, you know, Reiki training, if let's say I'm working on someone and I get like, this person has breast cancer, okay, I get that information. Well, I'm a Karuna Reiki master. I'm not a medical doctor, so I would not tell that person, hey, you have breast cancer. Okay, I might suggest, you know, I was noticing a lot of, you know, difficult energy in your heart. When I was working on your heart, you might want to have your chest examined. You know, I would encourage the person to go see a medical doctor, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't tell them that I had just gotten an intuition that they had cancer. My teachers are very clear about that. You don't do that. So we don't do that. I don't do that, and I don't teach that. That it's very, very useful for as physical and as medical a condition as it gets, and more places are actually incorporating Reiki in their institutionalized, you know, their care, right? So I was going to start volunteering at a hospital in Scottsdale, Arizona. Actually, they had a Reiki program in their cancer hospital. It was like the cancer wing of one of their big hospitals there. And I was all signed up to be a volunteer. I had the little like name tag with my photo on it and everything. But then all the COVID stuff started and they were like, you know, you can't come. So I never went. But there are very mainstream hospitals that are actually offering Reiki there. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Much appreciated. Going to study health counselor as a yoga teacher. All this positive spiritual science links, I believe. I hope more people can be healed. You know, it's like the spirituality and the science, they all agree. Yes. And they all say the same thing. And that's why I love quantum studying the quantum, like Joe Dispenza's books, Becoming Supernatural, like he's studying all, like the science of all of these things, and like, quantum physics, astrophysics, all of these things, they're linked. I'm finding, I'm finding this evidence everywhere. Astrology, astronomy, like geometry, sacred geometry. I'm studying sacred geometry right now. I'm studying the Enneagram right now. There is a sacred geometry. There is a precise science to how this unfolds. All of this creation is, what is it? God geometrizes everything. God geometrizes everything. We are in this web of sacred geometry. We are sacred geometries within a web of sacred geometry that is ever expanding and unfolding and geometrizing everything. And it's fabulous. So yeah, the spirituality and the science, they agree. It may take some digging, because a lot of the ancestors, the ancestor bundle, they were studying a lot of this. Pythagoras, the esoteric schools of ancient Greece and Mesopotamia and Egypt, and a lot of the ancestors, the indigenous peoples, were studying this and really valuing it. And then a lot of, this information, as we know, really, really got shut down in the last, several hundred years. And starting in the 60s was really starting to come back and, be studied and talked about and discussed and circulated once again. So yeah, the stars are aligning for healing and positive energy. Yes, they are. They really are. The planets are always supporting us. Even if you look out in the world and everything, it looks just like, what? Right? Like, it's facilitating this moment now. It's facilitating a lot of waking up, a lot of reality checks, which are not necessarily fun to go through. It's not all smiles and rainbows and unicorns and Care Bears. That's why I bring these guys with me. It can be dark, it can be really challenging, but we are being supported. I feel that, and I believe that, and I experience that very, very viscerally. And Reiki has really allowed me to feel this feeling of safety in this world now, no matter how dire or chaotic or seemingly scary the outer circumstances, the shapes those outer circumstances may take. Inviting in Reiki allows me to touch into that safety. Yes, you smile, beam, and glow like a person that's in love. I am. I am in love with myself and with life and with God and with this opportunity to let my soul shine and let my soul have fun and let my soul, not my ego, my soul, let my soul shine and my soul guide and my soul do what only my soul can do. Why I'm here in the first place, right? It's like, I chose to be here. You guys chose to be here too. Like, exactly as you are. Believe it or not. So yes, thank you for being here. And now I will share some Reiki with you all. We can do a Reiki invocation now. A little quick one. I don't know, we'll see how it is. Try to think. Like, I have my teacher's one here. Reiki Invocation is a guided meditation inviting in the energy of Reiki. And so the energy of Reiki is going to become available to you. It's already here. Like, I'm channeling Reiki right now. Like, everything I'm saying, it's like, oh, it's just, here it is, y'all. But the invocation is an opportunity to, take a comfortable seat, close your eyes, y'all can do this. I'm like, we're starting. That's my Sagittarius rising. I can be very direct in my communication, and yes, this is something I've become aware of lately. So, y'all take a comfortable seat. You can be sitting, you can be laying down. And take some deep breaths. Tune into your body. This gift, this earth suit you get to inhabit and perceive and connect with your own divinity and the divinity of creation through your five senses, these beautiful human senses. And breathe in now. Breathe in the light of Reiki. The light of Reiki fills your breath. And it also fills all the space around you, dancing in the light, dancing with the particles and the air, the atoms and the molecules, infusing all of these with the power of love. The power of love is within you, lighting up your body, your holy body, reminding you of your innate wholeness, your inherent perfection. You are innately whole. You are inherently perfect and shining and radiating divinity. You were created by the entire universe for the sake of the universe. You feel the power of love now. Breathe it in to your heart and allow the power of love to go deep within your heart, waking up this knowing that you are deeply loved. You come from love. You're made of love, by love, to love. And this heart of yours is so strong, is so intelligent. Your heart knows. Your heart guides you. Your heart leads you. And your heart beats with the heartbeat in the same rhythm as the heartbeat of the earth, the heartbeat of the sun, the heartbeat of the cosmos, of creation. This heart of yours is tuned to love. It's there to show you the way. Your heart loves you. Your heart loves life. Your heart loves love. And your heart is filled with the power of love, sharing with you the way you can create from the power of love, this infinite source. Breathe in now the power of love and allow it to be in your head. The power of love combs through the brain, through the fibers and the synapses, the connections, the axons, the dendrites, the neurons. And the power of love flows up and down your spine, clearing that central channel, clearing your electroconductor, this conduit system for your light. The power of love goes straight up over your head, allowing this antenna of yours to come into use and function, full function, so that you are tuning into the love vibration, these higher frequencies coming from the heavens, helping us to create and reveal heaven on earth now. The power of love bathes your head in love, releasing any imbalances that are there, realigning any misalignments, and cleaning out any of those negative thoughts about yourself, others, or the world. This power of love circulates now around your entire energy field, working on those layers of density that can take shape around our bodies, holding us down, weighing us down. And the power of love, by the authority of love, via the divine light of grace, it lifts these burdens, these negative energetic impressions from your being. Just lifts them into the light. Let go of what no longer serves you, and allow these burdens to just be lifted from you into the light. Be healed. Into the light. Be healed. Into the light. Be healed. They're taken to receive the counseling and the guidance and the healing that they need. And you are freer now. You are more in touch with your freedom. Your freedom to be the power of love and think the power of love and feel the power of love and walk the power of love and talk the power of love and breathe the power of love and radiate the power of love through all that you do. Body, speech, and mind harmonically creating this power of love. And then accepting this power of love into your body, into your energy field. You make this frequency stronger and easier for everybody around you to tune into. You strengthen this energy for everybody. This is a great gift and a great blessing for yourself, others, and the world, for the highest good of all. Say thank you to you for showing up and saying yes to the power of love. Accepting this power of love. Releasing into this power of love. Please allow this power of love to heal me, to guide my thoughts, my words, my deeds. Please allow me to be a channel of the power of love. Please bless me as a conduit of the power of love. Thank you to the ancestors, the ancients, the wise ones, the enlightened ones, the ascended masters. Thank you to all of these cosmic beings who are here now helping raise the vibration. Thank you to God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spiral, the Holy Fire, the brothers and sisters in the light, the archangels. Thank you to all of the enlightened frequencies for assisting us in countless ways all the time. Please continue to heal us and show us the way forward. Please continue to support us as we reveal our authentic selves and clear out what needs to be cleared so that we can get busy having fun, living our life purposes, and allowing our souls to show off in only the way that they can. As a child of God, I claim my power and purpose as a servant of God. I demand that all darkness leave me immediately. I ask that Archangel Michael place me and everyone here in his blue bubble of protection against all darkness. Aho, amen, namaste, and so it is. Blessings, everyone. This is day 1 of the 30 days of Reiki 30. As I said, my name is Taylor Norris. I'm a Usui Holy Fire 3 Karuna Reiki Master. I'm offering Reiki 1 and 2 for beginners online this September, and Reiki Master online this November, using the Holy Fire energy That last invocation was a sample of what Reiki can feel like and be like, using actually one of the symbols that you learn in Reiki 1 and 2. So if you're curious and you want to learn more, y'all can DM me. The class will be a lot of fun, and I look forward to it. We'll see you again next time on the 30 Days of Reiki 30. Thank you for being here. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe in a few days. I don't know. We'll see. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Namaste.